ASMR Coffin Radio.
Welcome to another exciting episode of Coffee and Radio. I am Heartthrob Rob, and today we are reviewing the first episode of MLW Fusion on Vice TV. It's very cool to see MLW right here on Vice, man. They were on a smaller network before, but now they're on this bigger cable network television, and to see them on here is very cool. I'm excited for them. With AEW, WWE, Impact Wrestling, everybody else heating up, it's very cool that they're showing, hey man, we're still out here too. Don't forget about us, because they have some very good wrestlers here and some good talent. The main storyline here is that Contra Unit is going against the Heart Foundation. Contra Unit had some previous, problems with them. So the very first match on tonight's card will be Simon Gotch versus Davey Boy Smith Jr. in a no-holds-barred match. I don't know how I felt about not a straight wrestling match as the very first opener. You got to think that you got to pretend that not a lot of these people have ever seen your product before, So I thought it was kind of different than a no-holds-barred match where no ropes, and that no pinfalls. I thought that was kind of funny that would be a very first match. I thought they would have put a very straightforward wrestling match. Just my little gripe there, but, they had a very good match here. Simon Gotch, like I said, no ropes, no pins, only can be won by submission or knockout. Simon Gotch comes out with Joseph Samuel. Joseph Samuel can cut a hell of a promo, as you can tell by these vignettes. They start out versus Davey Boy Smith, Simon Gotch. They start off with some good chain wrestling back and forth. They're really telling story here as they work back and forth. But in the end, it's 3 belly-to-back suplexes from Davey Boy Smith to Simon Gotch that gets the knockout victory here. Good little match. Like I said, I'm just a little weary of that being the very first one. I think it should have been more of a straightforward wrestling match to open up this series here. Next, we get a Alexander Hammerstone backstage segment. Alexander Hammerstone, great wrestler, looks like $1 million as they cut this little promo here. Next, it's Mance Warner, backstage promo, bloody as hell. He can cut a promo. I don't think I've ever seen a Mance Warner match, to be honest with you, but he looked good as he cut this promo, covered in fucking blood. What a crazy ass. Next, we have Filthy Tom Lawler interview talking about his dojo. Shout out to Alicia Tout on the mic, also doing her thing. She's doing all these backstage segments here. Filthy Tom Lawler, good. He does commentary later on as well. Next, we have the MLW middleweight champion Myron Reed versus Drago. Myron Reed from the group Injustice. Wasn't the happiest about this match, man. I don't know why Homeboy is allowed to wrestle in their costumes. Like, Drago has like a dragon thing on his back. Myron Reed has a chest protector a la D'Lo Brown, but the guys didn't make it, hey, he's been injured, he can't. Like, that was D'Lo's gimmick. Oh, he's been injured and he's using this. Just like how Owen used to have the broken arm. That's why he had the cast. The wrestling was okay. The wrestling was decent, actually. Injustice gets beat up by Drago, but I just couldn't get over the fact that they wrestled in fucking costumes like that. A little bit of bearing the ref here, but in the end, it's won by Myron Reed with a low blow from the people from Injustice, and Myron Reed caps it off with the no cap splash. The referee didn't count to 3 the first time. He counts to 2, and then he points it up. I guess it's like a storyline going on. I wasn't able to catch kind of what was going on there. It looked like it maybe almost a botch, but apparently it was storyline-wise because the guys were talking about it. You had me fooled. Not the happiest with that match, to be honest with you. Just, you fucking wrestling costumes. Low-key, next he's interviewed by Alicia Tout again, and he is interrupted and accosted by King Mo. So it looks like we might have some low-key versus King Mo friction and heat there. Next, we have an incredible vignette by Joseph Samuel. Joseph Samuel can fucking talk, dude. That guy has really got it. He's really putting his guys over. The fire is over with me. Everything is fucking over. The black flag. Hail Contra, dude. Contra Unit is fucking hard. Joseph, hell of a promo there. Next, we have the main event of the evening. Excuse me. It's MJF versus Marshall Von Erich. MJF can work the crowd, man. He's spitting in dudes' faces, throwing off hats, getting a kiss from the ladies. He's really working over the crowd here. He comes out with Dynasty, Alexander Hammerstone, and some other guy's name I didn't catch. MJF cuts a hell of a promo inside as he says, tonight, another Von Erich goes 6 feet under. Holy shit. Marshall Von Erich comes out next, looks great, wrestles wrestles barefoot, but it's different, and he's good. I mean, they really put on a match here. Wish it would have been laid in a little bit more, but it was still good stuff. MJF, he can sell his ass off. Was I the only one who thought he needed a fucking tan in this? Like, yeah, it just looked a little bit pale when he looks great. You know what I mean? Throw a little bit more tan on there and you look fucking incredible. MJF is really working the hand here. He's trying to avoid getting that Von Erich claw put on him. Great moonsault by Marshall Von Erich. Dude, that should be almost your finisher. That's really good. Obviously, you got the claw too, but that moonsault, that looks good, dude. That looks really good. You might want to save that one. That's a finisher right there. In the end, Marshall cleans house because Dynasty comes back out, lays everybody out. As MJF tries to cheat, putting his foot on the ropes, Marshall Von Erich gets out of it, beats him up, catches him with the claw. MJF catches MJF with the claw. MJF taps out, and that's the end of it, man. And we go off the air. Good stuff here. I like the first and the third match. Not a fan of the middleweight championships. Maybe I feel like it's 1 hour. I think you should maybe throw one more wrestling match instead of all the vignettes. I feel like this episode was in the can because they didn't really reference it's our first time on Vice and this and that. I kind of would have liked, a little bit more personalized. I'm talking, oh my God, this is this and this is that. Like, it's your very first episode here. Pretend I'm a brand new guy who's never seen it, It was good, but I just wish I would have been a little bit more personalized with that. Justice ML was great. Alexander Hammerstone was great. Dave Boy Smith Jr. is good, or pretty great. MJF, fucking star written all over him. Justice ML, incredible. Everyone else, really good on the card, but those guys really stuck out in my mind. But let me know what you guys think about it, man. We'll talk about it in the comments. Make sure you like, subscribe, and if you like what you're watching, then hop in the coffin. Follow us on social media at Coffin Radio. Coffin is spelled with a K. That's all for today.
ASMR Coffin Radio.